All right, here's the new EV6. Here's where I mounted the radar detector, which just came on because I turned the car on. Gonna go off in an hour. Ran the wire up to inside the little pocket there, goes along the headliner into the corner. I popped this trim off, and it has some safety catches because there's a side impact airbag in there, but I just left it loose enough to get the wires through there. Ran the wires down along here. This little end cap pops off, and I opened up this fuse panel here. That's the wire for the radar detector, hardwire mount. Ran that all underneath the dash here, and then there's where the button is mounted right there. So it's easy for me to get to. I'm probably gonna hide that wire behind the trim. I can drill a hole in this area here and hide it, but I haven't decided to drill my new car just yet, so I just did that for now. And then I'll open the trunk. Up in here, it's hard to see, but there's one little black grommet up on the firewall for the hood release cable. I just pierced it with a little sharp pick tool, ran one single wire up to the front. You can see where I tried to pull this off and I realized it had locating pins, but I'll fix that. Make sure it doesn't hit my lift. It's gonna hit my lift, so anyway. The wire came out there. You can see it coming through the firewall, the one red wire. I hit it with some black trim and ran it into this fuse box here. Let me put a blanket down to protect this thing real quick. Hold on. 1 second. There we go. So anyway, pulled this cover off here and ran the one wire right there. You can see I have some factory cloth tape. I kind of factory cloth taped it, then wrapped it here. Kia uses vinyl tape, but the factory cloth tape looks really factory in a lot of cars, so I use it a lot. So now I got direct battery voltage. I didn't want to run a wire across here. I thought about doing that, but this is constant 12 volts. So that's how I did that. So I gotta pull that off today, and then I will eventually hide that wire for the switch right there. But it's easy for me to see. I did put a piece of cloth tape on it because the lights, I hate these switches because the lights are really bright, but you really can't notice that. And I did add the, that's for Apple CarPlay, so I have wireless Apple CarPlay. Works pretty well. Don't have any complaints about it. So I've got a 360 camera and a radar detector with Waze and a radar detector. I can avoid tickets, hopefully. Thank you guys. Enjoy your cars.